All right, I think we are, live, something like that. Well, I think we're live, so I'm just gonna go to like YouTube and yeah, it's like the usual stuff. I'm gonna go to YouTube and like check if like the stream is live or something like that. We reached like 85 subscribers, which is pretty good. Like I mean, I wish that we would reach 100 soon, but like small steps at a time. And yeah, it's like alright, so I'm gonna be having the chat open as usual, so if you guys like leave a comment, I would like pretty much see that. Today I have coffee with me. Authentic coffee is really good. Like, I tried tea before, but I didn't really like it. I don't know why. I think like I would like tea if there would be like I could like choose different flavors, because like when I was like basically drinking tea every day, I only had like one flavor and I got sick of it. With coffee, for some reason, even though I have like one bean that I can choose from, I could drink it every day, like no problem. Today we're gonna be coding. Yeah, today we're gonna be coding in Retrogadgets, and forgive me because like I'm no master at like coding stuff when it comes to this game or like coding in general. You know those like AI slaps? You know, it's like the era of AI and everyone's using the AI, and you know that could get people thinking if they should code anymore, because later or not, like later on in life, every job's gonna be like taken by AI, so there's probably no point in learning stuff. Like same as drawing, right? If you I used to draw things. It's not because like the rise of AI is the reason I stopped to draw things. Is that like I didn't the concept of it I really like drawing illustrations, anime characters, like I really like, and like I even got into the point where I bought like a drawing tablet. A drawing tablet, is that what you call? A pen tablet? Not, I don't know. But like I don't know. I probably saw myself as not talented and stopped drawing. That will probably like happen in coding, but like for now, I think it's my job to code in Retrogadgets, because that's literally I missed the last live streams. What do you mean? Like the editing sessions? Hello Megantus, like how are you doing, bro? Wait, what do you mean like the last live streams? I think like the last live streams, like the last two were like the four types, which I don't think people would like find interesting, but like I just like wanna like put out there that there are four types of people or something like that. And before that was like the editing sessions. Like it was during the making of um it's kinda I'm alright, also programming. Oh really? Cool. Wow. Wow. I guess I don't have any talent of programming, and I don't know if I consider myself if I got out of programming hell. Like it's not programming hell, it's like the tutorial hell where you you can't like seem to like graduate from watching tutorials to get into coding. Like you have to rely on tutorials to get coding. I don't know if I got out of that phase yet, but not gonna lie, I use AI on some of the stuff, but most of the stuff I actually hand coded myself, because it's gonna be really bad if you rely on AI. Because if you rely too much on AI, you probably couldn't code this yourself. So yeah, So I think like how many notes? You mean like the top here? What do you mean about how many notes? I wish like I went to college and learned computer science, but some people would probably like I know for the fact that some mechanical, electrical, no, CS computer science engineers wish they don't want to study computer science at all. Huh. A lot. How many notes? A lot. May I ask what are you referring to, Megantus? So I think today is the time where I have to like code the snare to actually make a sound, because it doesn't make a sound right now. I do have to like add more things on this gadget, but like we're adding things step by step. So to make sound, I think I just have to like import a snare sound, which is, yeah, the great text. Oh, you mean like the great text? I mean, I would rather put like notes here than to put like notes in a separate software. One software that I could choose is Notion, but since I don't want any external note system, I just put all the notes here. Maybe instead of here, maybe I can just like delete this, Control X, and go here and add a Lua file, notes.txt. I know that .txt doesn't really do anything. I just put that so, you know, for aesthetic purposes. Sorry. Boom. Retrogadgets. Wow. Retrogadgets. 8 sequence button. So like, what I mean by 8 sequence button is that when you look at here, there's 8 of these buttons, and that's supposed to be like the sequencer or something like that. I don't know yet. 13 interactive buttons. I think it's just, this is just basically the components. So I think I basically put this here because if I add this together, like 8 plus 13 plus 12 plus 1 plus 1, I will get like an idea of how much buttons there are here. Because like, if you see here, there are a lot of buttons like laid out. It's freaking crazy. So how this is gonna work? Top section is gonna be show instruments, blah blah blah. My mascot on the high C, yeah, I did that. So as you can see, my mascot is here, and then that's the high C. All right, so we're gonna make. Hold on, that's not it. I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make the snare actually make a sound. So first, let's check. Pick retro gadgeteering. Let's go. The thing about coding is you have to be like, I don't know, you need to structure things, and a lot of people wanna like a lot of people say that they want like some kind of folder structure on like the assets because it's lacking one. That one feature is probably like a lot of people requested that feature on the requesting on Discord. We actually have a snare here for some reason. All right, so let's go to the code. And how do I make sounds? So let's just like, let's see where the kick is like made sound. Okay, mode drum. This is going somewhere. So, okay, so if note C is button down, so that means that if you press this button right here, hard DT0, oh my god. Okay, so play drum kit close 1. So I think that's like the sample. And one thing that like a lot of people would like when they're coding Retrogadgets, like there's like a feature that is missing is go to definition. There's like a feature in VS Code where if you like put a shortcuts, it would like go to the definition of the thing. For example, drum kit that close. I know for the fact that drum kit is a local variable, like a local table, and I would like to press a shortcut and it would go jump to the definition of that local variable. But since that doesn't really exist, I have to like go up here and see where the hell is drum kit. Like at least like they should put, wait, they have Vim here. Wait a second. Wait. Because like I know that they have Vim, and I know Vim has like this feature where you could search words. So hello new, hello there. You lives at the moment I have go working Indiana. I back the replay. You lives at the moment I have. All right, I think I have to like put this on the screen. Hold on. You lives at the moment I have to go working Indiana Ocean. I back the replay. I think like what they meant is that they have to go working right now, so they would just go back. They would just go back and watch the video, which is the replay, I think. And we have a flag here, Reunion Island, Indiana Ocean. Maybe that's like a place. Oh, hello there from that country. Hello. Live. Alright. I really like that I am gaining traction from all over the world. I thought it would just be gonna be America, but no, I wasn't. I think like what's the problem is that I don't stream where American people are like lively. I think like when I live stream they would be like asleep. So that's kind of sucks. Maybe, I don't know. So only like people from Europe or Asian countries could watch my stream, I think. Maybe not Europe. Maybe like mostly Asian countries. I'm below America. Oh, so like they call the US North America, am I right? Maybe like Canada is North America too, literally. So you are from either Brazil, Mexico, Chile. There's probably more countries. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so what time is it right now for you? Okay, so I'm gonna go back to coding and like focus right now. So if this is the drum kit, wait, I'm using Vim. Okay, so I'm gonna try the search feature on Vim. Wait, this probably works. Drum. Oh, it probably works. Wait, drum kit, and then holy god, it works. And then how do you like control N? No, control N like makes this weird sound for some reason. N. Wait, it actually works. Wait, guys, 8 p.m. Oh, that's reasonable. I mean, yeah, you could watch it that time. It's probably pretty good. But guys, what the? There's this feature in Vim where if you like type slash and then search for a word you want, let's say like pitch. If you press enter, it would go jump to that word, and if you press N, it would cycle through the pitch word. Um, what though? I would probably like code in Vim right now because I really want this feature. Like that's really useful. Like a lot of people like requested like a search box for searching through keywords, but like we have that built in if you use Vim. I actually thought that I didn't think that its Vim mode would be useful, but sure, I'm gonna be coding in Vim, I guess. So where the hell is the drum? I don't even have to find drum. I just have to like slash drum kit and then boom, and then press N to cycle through the drum. Boom, I'm like in like I'm like here. I'm like in the declaration or definition of the drum kit, and here I can just like I think I just have to hit hold on. I just have to hit the keyword O and then go like snare is equal to not really good at. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is hit V to go to visual mode, and then what should I do? Maybe $sign. Wait, V mode doesn't work? Really? Guys? Really? Visual mode? You miss like the most crucial feature of Vim, which is the visual mode. How do you like paste? Is it just P? Wait, really? I couldn't paste things? Wait, what? Excuse me? Okay, what if I like just like select this, and then to copy things you have to hit Y, the keyword Y, right? So if I hit Y, alright, and then if I hit P, really? Copy and pasting is not supported? Are you serious? Okay, how about this? I go into insert mode and I just copy this and then Control V. Really? That doesn't really work too? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Excuse me? I cannot control. I cannot copy and paste here. All right. So I think the Vim mode sucks on Retrogadgets. You know what? You can't really like blame them because this is Retrogadgets is still in early access, and yeah, you cannot blame them. So I'm just gonna go to the default one. Really? It works? It's probably broken on this version or something. Like, I'm literally hitting control. What the? What just happened? Did I break anything? Wait, what just happened? Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna copy this, Control V. Yeah, it works. It works. If it's not Vim mode. If you turn off Vim mode, it works. So enough of that. I'm just gonna go here and okay, I know that's called snare, so I'm just gonna put snare here. And then now we got that sorted. Let's go back to this is like alright. Let's find the drum section, which is here. Yep, that's the drum thing. Now I can just copy and paste this. Now the snare, what though? Oh, I forgot like the comma thing. Yeah, it's gonna spit out an error because it thinks that it's joined together if I don't put a comma, I think. I don't know. And then go here. And then I read this as D. So basically on any music theory, if you know a little bit of music theory or if you know how to play the piano or something, this is called C and the next one to that is D. I think any Americans could would know this. I think in music class you'd know that, like, the alphabets of the keys on the piano. On some parts of the word, no, not the word. On some parts of the world, it's not C, D, E, F, G, or something like that. It's gonna be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. I think, yeah. But in American speaking countries now. But in the USA, it's gonna be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this thing is gonna be D. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this, and then boom, and then replace this with D. Maybe I could just delete this, make a dot, and then put D here. And then I don't need these things. And then instead of drum kit close, I can put snare, because we defined that snare points to the snare sample. We did that. So in theory, it makes this. I forgot how to play the drum. Hold on. The thing is, it's kind of hard to play drums with the gadget because I feel like there's like latency. I don't know. I don't think it's because my code is inefficient or something like that. I think it has to do with the actual Retrogadgets game itself. Like the delay of me pressing a button and it makes a sound is like kind of long. That is kind of noticeable. So it's not really good for live performances. Yeah, I could like feel the delay on the piano roll too. And I actually kind of forgot that on this stream, I think I'm gonna like be playing music on the background. Don't worry, it's just gonna be like lo-fi beats, nothing too much. Like that's subtle, right? Yeah, like small delay. Yeah, a small delay. I hope that they can fix that. But alright, so the other thing that I wanna do with this thing is have it that the snare like changes sprites, you know me, right? So if I go to drum, we have the sprite of the thing. Now I think, which one is it using actually? I have no idea. Why is there like two different like snare samples and one is kind of like a little bit different from each other? Which one I use? Well, I think what I can do is like vandalize this. Wait. So let me vandalize it a little bit. Alright, now I know for the fact that it's not using this. So I can probably just delete it. So how do I delete it? Just put on like invisible pixels and boom. This is probably gonna take a while. Alright. And then what I can do is select this, select everything, Control C, Control V to copy it, and then I think enter doesn't really do anything. So what do you have to do if you wanna like accept the copy? Is you have to press this button right here. Like this took me, like figuring this out like took me a lot of time for some reason. Like after like I copy this, right, and then paste it here, I was like really confused for a lot of time because like I didn't know how to like basically deselect things. Like I struggled to have this outline disappear, but apparently you just have to like press this button over here and then it would go away. Really? So here I just probably have to reverse it, flip it. That doesn't is that no? Okay. Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe what I should do is instead of doing that, I would flip it. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Look at that animation. So every time I press the snare, it would like change like this. And that broke some of the UI, as you can see. There's like white pixels on the top here. That means that we need to move them down. So I'm just gonna go to like the dropper, like eyedropper tool, and start drawing here. Okay. So here, and I have to delete them. And I can't see any eraser tool. I think they are suggesting to draw a invisible pixel instead. So I'm gonna do that, and as you can see, we have our little animation that we can implement to our gadget. So if I just go back here and see, like let's see if I'm smart enough to do this. Maybe not. So to change, oh okay, so we have the code here. So this is the code, draw screen, to change the sprite of it. And maybe I can just, we have this thing, notes D, cool. It's 0 right now. It's 0, 2. So this is gonna be X. So if I press, what if I just go like, instead of 0, it's gonna be snare, sprite. Or snare sprite switch for now, and this is gonna be a local variable. So no, I shouldn't make it local though, so I need to put this outside the function here, which we have some functions outside the functions. Okay, so local snare. Okay, I need to copy and paste that because there is no way I can type that out without any errors. So I found it, and then just copy this and go outside, Control V, and then equal this, and then for now I'm gonna like put it into true. Music, yeah, why not put music on these coding sessions? I have a question for you, Megantus. You said that I missed the last live streams. What do you mean by that? Alright, so if that is set to true, maybe we can do like something here. So this thing is gonna be equal to true. That means it's 1. that means it's 1. So I have to set this to false first. Like, it doesn't really matter, but why not false? Okay, so that I didn't watch them and I wanted. Music. Oh, so that what you mean? You missed the other live streams. It doesn't really matter though. Don't worry. Like, just watch this one. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. Like, some of the other streams I had is like not really retro gadgets related. I don't know if you should watch those. Like, some of the days, like, I don't know. Like, some of the days I don't kind of want to do a retro gadget thing because, like, I'm more interested in matters. I will die in 2.4 parasec. What? What the hell is parasec? You okay? Is there anything to worry about? What I was actually gonna do again? I'm like brain dead for some reason. What the? Okay. So, what we're gonna do is basically we have this thing, but I kind of want to flip every time I do this thing. So if you want to flip XD, I don't know why, but like, I set up my Stream Deck. I have my Stream Deck right here. Like, you can absolutely like hear, like, anytime I press a button like this. You hear that? That's me pressing my Steam Deck, my Stream Deck actually. I confuse Stream Deck and Steam Deck a lot because, like, if you can see, I have a Steam Deck and I also have a Stream Deck. The naming confuses me. And since I have a Stream Deck, of course, like, I can do a lot of things. One of the things that I really want to do and I incorporated, like, I did set this up, but it doesn't really work well, is... Oh, it works? What the? It works? Really? This wasn't like working before. Basically soundboards. Like that. So, snare sprite switch. So I wanna be flipping the variable. If it's true, I wanna be... I think what you can... I think what you can do is times... Does that work? Does this work for... Does times equal work in Lua? I think it does. But more importantly, if you do like, let's say this variable like only accepts like booleans. What if you like times equals it to like -1? Does it flip the variable? Let's find out. So technically, if we press the D button, which is the snare button, it flips this thing. So it has to change this thing. Let's see. Oh my god, it gave me an error. So that doesn't work. So what we're gonna do is, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna use something as a ternary operator. So how does this work? Maybe it's something like this. I think it has to be like or and then here, if it's true, make it false, and then if it's false, make it true. Does that work? I mean, it doesn't give us an error, which is like cool, but why the hell doesn't it work? Work is equal force times distance slash cos slash theta. Oh. All right. I did high school physics, but I wasn't like really good at it, and I forgot a lot of the stuff. Even the basic stuff. Like, it's kind of crazy that in the physics class, like, they make you learn these like crazy equations that you have to like there's equations for acceleration, and that really confuses me. It's something about like how acceleration is kind of similar to like the distance driven. I don't know. I couldn't really like explain it to you. I'm convinced that like my viewers are like a bunch of nerds, and I'm like here not knowing anything. So it doesn't work, huh? I guess cool. Maybe I'm like overcomplicating things. Why not? I'm just gonna do like a if statements. If this thing is equals, how do you do this? Just one equal? I think so. Maybe it's two equals. Work equals yeah, this true, then make it false. This is not how you code stuff, guys. Megantus, do you know the answer to this? How to flip a variable? Basically a thing that flips variables. For example, like if it's false, it's gonna be true, but if it's true, it's gonna be false. I can do else if, and then no, I can just do else, because why would it be other? And then it's gonna be false. And does that work? Of course we're gonna get an error. Okay, so expect then parsing if stated got an equals. What the? So do you have to write equal as two statements, like equal to make this work? Okay, of course that's gonna get us an error. Wait, this is not right. This should be false. And this should be true here. Oh my god! What happened? Invalid argument. Sharp 3. So argument 3, number expected got boolean. Put the equal. Alright, I actually got it. I think there's kinda a lag. Basically, there's like I don't know. Yeah, since I live in Japan, which is technically like the opposite of Brazil, I think. There's like a time gap. So it's kind of cool that, like, if I snap my fingers right now, it'll probably take 7 seconds to go into you. Maybe it's probably longer. Yeah, I think it's longer, but it's kind of cool. The theory of relativity is kind of cool. You want me to explain the theory of relativity? I guess. Why not? So, the theory of relativity. Let's say there's a spaceship I live in the past. Yeah, you live in the past. Let's say there's like a spaceship, right? And this spaceship is closely traveling at the speed of light. Just imagine that spaceship like kind of like traveling like pretty much close to the speed of light, but not really the speed of light. What if in that spaceship you shine a flashlight on your... If you observe the flashlight itself, of course the flashlight is gonna like put out light at the speed of light. But since you're in a spaceship that is like closely to the speed of light, and you like put out a flashlight and like shine something, and that light travels in a speed of light, of course the speed of the light going out of the flashlight is the sum of the speed of the spaceship and the speed of light of your flashlight. So that means your light of the flashlight is going over the speed of light, which doesn't make sense. So what theory of relativity says to us that light cannot be faster than it is. Like there is nothing that is faster than light. So that means that if you shine a flashlight on a spaceship that's like going closely to the speed of light, it doesn't actually go over of the speed of light. I don't know. Alright, I give up explaining the theory of relativity. But in theory, for any observers outside the spaceship, is that for them, it seems like the spaceship is moving slow. No! As you can see, I'm not that smart, so that means that I'm kinda not, I cannot explain things pretty much. Yeah, I cannot explain things simply. I go at the speed of light. Maybe you're... Because bread tastes better than key. Yes. Bread tastes better than key. Okay, what the hell? I'm getting like... Why am I getting a... Okay, so number 3, which is X. Oh, it's getting errors from the X. I think the reason why is that it received a boolean, which is it actually like telling us that because it received a boolean, it doesn't want to like work with it. Yeah, we got a boolean, so we just need to like convert that on a number or something. How do you convert things to numbers? Is it just like, is there a built-in function that turns things into numbers? No? What the? How do I make this into a number? Alright, I'm gonna like, search in Google. Lua, how to convert bool to num. Oh, you just use the to number. Alright, let's try that. To number. Does that work? Alright, this probably works. Oh my god, it doesn't work. Well, in this case, we just need to print it out. Let's see what happens. So I just have to, print this thing. And then it's false. It's true. But it doesn't change the appearance. What though? Maybe if I just copy this and then put it here, where you're supposed to see 0 and 1. Oh, we got nil. Why is it nil? Why is it nil? Alright, so instead of that, Instead of two number, we're gonna use a ternary here. So this thing equal and or I kind of okay. So Lua ternary. How do you do a ternary in Lua? Okay, and or I'm like in the same page, so it's fine. So ternary, if you want to do ternary, you should put and in or, and then here, if it's true, I want it to be 1. No, I think it's, yeah, 1, and then if it's false, it's gonna be 0. So does this work? Oh my god, it works. But it's kind of weird. The animation is kind of weird. Like, I don't think I want this. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So I have to go to the drawing board. Maybe I can like shorten this code. This didn't work before, but it's worth to do another shot. So if I control X this, and then it doesn't even matter if I control X that, but it's fine. So if I go here and then use the ternary method again, so control V and then and or. So if it's true, I kind of want it to be false, and then if it's false, I want it to be true. So basically flipping the whole thing. It doesn't work for some reason. Huh. Crazy. So I'm just gonna like stick to this method. I actually don't need this thing here. That's like a waste of space. Cool. We got not a number somewhere. I think we can delete this because we don't really need to debug this. Alright. We have one problem. The snare is not looking right. So we're gonna go back to drum 1 and let's see what we can do for the snare to look pretty good. To be honest, I have no idea. Maybe I can just like shift it a little bit. How do you move this thing? Oh, like that, like that? Oh, okay. So how about like move it? Ah, alright. Maybe instead of doing that, let's move this up. Nope. Down. Nope. Like, it looks not good. Maybe we could deselect this for now and then basically redraw this. So eyedropper this thing and then this thing and then kind of delete something here. Nope, that doesn't really work. The RG image editor is so trash. Yeah. And what's worse is that we don't have, I don't think it's worse, but like yeah, it's kind of trash, I think. Yeah, I agree with you. It's so finicky to deal with color for some reason. I guess they could like approve it. One thing that they could really add, and it would be really helpful for Retrogadgets, is some kind of music editor, like on the Pico 8. And the other thing that I really wanna have them add is a custom, basically a way for you to make custom editors, both music and the sprite editor. So have the community make the editor and the music editor for you. So basically, there's gonna be a gadget that allows you to do that. The way that they could basically like implement that is that they should like make a gadget export PNG or like any music files, audio files, like MP3 WAV files, and that would be really like beneficial. Like imagine like a gadget as a software, and then you make sprites or music to that gadget, and then you could upload it to Retrogadgets to use it for your games. That's gonna be a really crazy idea. I'm not like really good at like making sprites either, so it's not really the tool that's like holding me back. It's basically myself. Yeah, I suck. But I'm getting somewhere, I guess. Look at this. What kind of sticks are that? It looks bent. I mean, that's good enough. It's kind of fun. Yay! I guess as of right now, the hi-hat looks really terrible. Yeah, it looks really terrible, so I don't know. Is there another drum instrument that I could add that I could probably waste hours on? Like, a lot of the time, it sucks because like making one sprite takes lots of hours. Like we got the basics on. Like we have a bass drum, we have a snare, and then we have a close hi-hat. It looks like an eye, not gonna lie. This thing, oh my god, it does. Like a yellow eye. What the? Well, it's so disgusting. Maybe if I put like white stuff. Oh my god. Boom. We have ourselves a symbol. Look at that. Yeah, I need to scrap this. I think I don't know. I don't know. Whoa, that actually looks good. Maybe if I put like some kind of like metal thing. Yeah, and then maybe if I do something like this, it'll look like more a symbol or something. It kind of looks like a glitch symbol. Yes, I probably want to make that effect. If I copy and paste this, what though? It just disappeared. I think I basically accidentally press Control X. It kind of sucks that no one is like, I don't have to like make a comment about that. It's fine. Like sometimes in life, you just have to accept that no one's really watching you. I don't know if that's sad or not really sad. But yeah. Can I like do like a, what do you call this effect where the blue and the red is like separated? Does that look like it's separated? I think the blue has to be a little bit like a lighter blue. So I'm just gonna like make that color real quick. I'm watching. Yeah, thank you very much. You said that you're coding, so I hope that it's not really a disturbance. Control X doesn't work, so you have to like select it first. Control X, Control V. It's kind of weird that like when I do like a editing stream, one person said that they learned something from that, which like, what though? Did you? I guess I'm like, yeah, it pretty much brings me joy, pretty much joy that people find my stream like helpful in some way. Oh, okay. And I don't want to say this, but I kind of hate editing, because when you edit stuff, I basically have an idea on how a video would like turn out, but I'm just scared that I cannot just like make that a reality. And making something a reality just like dawns me, because what if I'm not good enough to make that reality? Because like one of my newest videos, hold on, I'm just gonna like stop this, and then like one of my newest videos is this don't right. Take this video seriously. Now, at the very start, I didn't really worry about this thing because I knew how to make this thing.
Disclaimer.
Like,
Don't take this
that didn't
video
like, it wasn't a bottleneck for me.
I have a confession
What was the
to
this
make.
either?
I think
I knew how to cut and rotoscope myself and make the background a little bit like warpy. Like, I knew how to do these things.
I made the
But
biggest
what was
mistake
like the
of
most
my
bottleneck
life. You
king
see-
thing is this freaking thing going right now,
I posted
where
a
I have to like cycle through
YouTube
things
video in
and
March
make it
26th,
seem like
titled,
that the thing just pops out. In my head, I had this idea like I'm gonna do this, but like when I tried editing this out, this gave me like so much stress for some reason.
yet another gadget titled Making Yet.
Yeah, I could probably like make anything I want, but it just kind of sucks that I think most of the things I want to do is just like not possible or like not in my hands reach. But I guess if I like put more time into it, I could do it. And what was like another surprising thing that I struggled a lot during the editing is surprisingly this thing.
Like, imagine the
This
irony
thing.
of going to the Retrogadgets playground and seeing Playground in the stuff pick section. Playground winning the
I mean it's fine. But like it took me a while to get that edited. Hold on. I couldn't see the comment section right now. I should do that. Hold on. Hold on, I'm just gonna go to YouTube. And then see the comment section. Oh god. I wish YouTube has like a faster way to go to your channel and see your... okay, I'm watching real. That happens to me. Yeah. And what was I? Oh yeah, I was like trying to show you like the comment section. This guy actually like commented, which is a surprising... Like he was like the organizer of the game jumps on Retrogadgets. He's like a really cool guy. Like I respect him so much. Thank you very much. And apparently like the official Retrogadgets channel commented on the video. I didn't expect them to watch it, but they told me like they loved the video. Alright, sure, I guess. I just got scared. Editing, yeah. Editing. I need to see OBS right now. Alright. So, I actually like this kind of like worn out symbol. Yeah. I do have to make this smaller because I don't want it to look like a worn out symbol. I want it to look like a worn out I want it to look like a worn out hi-hat instead. So I'm just gonna like delete some of the pixels. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, it looks too worn out. Whoa, that looks cool. It's like, it looks like a dripping cheese. The two big ones, yo. Yeah, they're big. And like they watch it. What the? And then, yo, the editor is quite finicky. It looks like cheese. It looks like cheese that is melting. I love it. So I think, yeah, it's really good to end the stream right now and see you tomorrow. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, so thank you, Megantus, for watching. And even if a lot of like guys didn't watch this stream, when I look back into it a day, right now there's like 3 views, but like other people would hop in and like watch the stream, so I don't really mind people don't watch my streams or something like that. But thank you very much for hopping in, Megantus. I'm gonna be live streaming tomorrow too, so yeah, but like when I live stream, it's probably gonna random or something like that. All right, thank you very much, guys. All right, this is the end of the stream. All right, I'm gonna do a magic trick. All right, I'm gonna press this button.